79. Jeter Law Firm, proud to support student athletes, partners you can rely on. Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Discount Siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas dreams since 1983. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hayes. Adams, Brown, Barron, and Ball, your trusted advisors providing you with commitment, experience, and integrity. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hayes and La Crosse.
Three in the 5A rankings. The Hayes High Indians on the road to defend their portion of the Western Athletic Conference title against the team that they finished 2020 with. Welcome to 2021 basketball. Hayes High and Liberal at the Big House in Liberal, the longest road trip of the season for the Hayes High Indians. Hayes High beat Liberal the first time around in Hayes with a continuous clock fourth quarter. Indians hope for a similar outcome here on the road. Let's step aside on the Hertz Rent-A-Car pregame show. When we come back, we'll talk with head coach of the Hayes High Indians, Alex Hutchins, on the Hayes High Sports.
Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative, providing safe, reliable, and efficient energy services and promoting growth throughout the region. When you need something fixed fast and done right the first time, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it is time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building material. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Western and Central Kansas premier roofing contractor, The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Teams win games. Let the biggest real estate team in Hayes find your next home. Caldwell Banker Executive Realty, the streaming partner of the Hayes High Sports Network. The green grass you want in the spring starts with spraying in the fall with Hayes K-Lawn, Kurt Maska and Kurt Viner.
This is the Hertz Rent-A-Car pregame show.
Let's get the thoughts of the coach. This chat with the coach is brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker, helping you get the right coverage at the right price, all while providing the quality of service you expect. Call Dustin Shoemaker at Shelter Insurance.
Back in Liberal at the Big House, and just like before Christmas break, the Hayes High Indians taking on Liberal right after the Christmas break. We're joined by Coach Alex Hutchins. Coach, I imagine there's not a whole lot of scouting reporting that needed to go on between last game and this game. That being said, did you notice some things from game number one that you'll adjust to in game number two?
A little bit. You win by 20-something, and there's not a ton of changes that you want to see made. And so it will be interesting to see what changes Liberal makes and how we maybe need to counter those. But the biggest thing is just us being more in tune with the scouting report. I thought we defended pretty well as a team and, had more intensity on defense than we might have had the couple games before. But just the intelligence and knowing what the guy we're guarding wants to do and taking away their strengths, I thought was something that we could do a little better. And so hopefully we see that and hopefully, offensively we're able to just, see a little more comfort and continuity with some of the things that we're doing.
This was a longer time off between games than most teams are ever used to, but also more time between practices than most teams are used to because of the Keisha change. How did that affect, or did it affect your team?
I think it did. Maybe not as much as it affected other teams just because we've got some gym rats, and we're thankful for that. We've got guys that will go put in the time on their own. And so I'd just say the biggest thing I think it affected was our wind, our conditioning. And so, hopefully that's not something that becomes an issue. But we are deep, and we do trust a lot of guys. And so, I don't see it being a huge factor, but it could play in.
Team undefeated going into the Christmas break, but then when you start factoring in all of the mental side of what coronavirus is and isn't, the time that you're spending with a mask on and a shield on and everything that goes into it, was a mental break maybe needed for the kids after a full semester like that as well?
I think so, and I kind of think there always is one needed. I don't know that it matters, how well things are going. When you have 2.5, 3 weeks of practice before your first game, and then you kind of hit the grind of a tournament, and God bless our lower level teams who practice for 4 or 5 weeks before they have a game. Sometimes, that'll wear on you. And so I do think it is healthy and refreshing to get away. I would have liked for it to just be 1 week, not 2. But I think it's always good to kind of come back recharged a little bit. And I think that's why you see some teams lull, during February, is because it's almost seems like it's time for another break and you don't get one. And so, we were excited to get back in the gym, and I do think it helps and makes you a little more refreshed. But, we're glad to be back.
Long road trip to Liberal. We've covered this before, but this is the long trip. What's a long road trip look like?
We barely go to school. We're out before noon with both buses. We leave before lunch here, so we pit stop in Dodge and grab a sandwich to eat, and then get right back on the bus and head down. And so, we like our guys to walk around a little bit, stretch the legs when we're in Dodge, and we like to walk around and stretch the legs once we get back to Liberal too. But it's tough. There's not really any way around it. And so the biggest thing is just the fact that the kids are used to it. And they've made the trip a lot growing up in youth sports and middle school and all that stuff. And so they do a pretty good job of handling it. And so always makes you nervous, always something that's kind of in the back of your mind as a coach. What buttons might you need to push if something's not looking like it needs to. But we trust our guys, and hopefully they prove us right.
Won a share of the Western Athletic Conference title last year. This is an important 3-game stretch to open up 2021 if you want to obtain at least that much again.
Very. These 3 games before we head to Colby are huge, and especially with 2 of them being on the road. And so we've got no time to waste, no time to mess around. We got to be locked in and ready to take care of business so we can set ourselves up to contend for a title in the end.
Coach, appreciate the time. Good luck.
Thank you.
Once again, head coach of the Hayes High Indians, Alex Hutchins. Chat with the coach brought to you by Dustin Shoemaker, Shelter Insurance Agent. Back to the Big House in Liberal following this break on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
This is the Hertz Rent-A-Car pregame show.
Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts, Nextech. When it hails, when it pours, one thing's for sure. Roof Masters is who you're looking for. Bigger vehicle for a family trip or a car that gets excellent gas mileage for the next business trip? Book with Hertz Rent-A-Car on 8th Street in Hayes. Add Aflac Insurance to your company's benefit package at no cost to you. Call Sean Schwartz with Aflac Insurance. Hayes High School Athletic Booster Club. Proud to support the athletes of Hayes High School by providing items needed to excel on the field and court. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout Western Kansas to serve you. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
Back in Liberal at the Big House, the Hayes High Indians, number 3 in 5A this week, take on the Liberal Redskins. The Hayes High Indians looking for win number 2 of the season over Liberal, and this is how they'll start. Jason Cranowiter, 5'9" senior, 8 points, 2 rebounds per ball game, 50th career game, and 29th career start. Carson Kiefer, 6'1" junior, 14 points, 3 rebounds per ball game. He has had 2 double-digit games this year in assists, including 1 double-double, 47th career game, 27th career start. He's averaging 6 assists per ball game. TJ Nunnery, 6'3" senior, 5.5 points, 5 rebounds per ball game, 67th career game, and 48th career start. Jace Lindenberger, 6'6" junior, leading the team in scoring, 18.5 points, 6 rebounds per ball game, 30th career game, and 6th career start. And the final starter tonight, Dalen Swartz, 6'6" senior, 11.5 points, 7 rebounds per ball game, 55th career game, and 46th career start for the first team WAC member from a year ago. We believe this is how the starting lineup will go for the Liberal Redskins under first-year head coach Trace Haskell. Malcolm Wiltshire, 5'9" senior, 4 points, 5.5 rebounds per ball game. A.J. Ramirez, 6'3" senior, 12 points, 5 rebounds per game. He scored just 2 against Hayes in Hayes back in December. Embry Williams, a 5'11" senior, 13 points, 2.5 rebounds per ball game. He scored 12 against Hayes the last time around. Also starting tonight, Shea Kerr, 6'3" junior, 2.5 points, 1.5 rebounds. And looks like that Kwame Williams gets the start tonight, the 5'11" senior, 2 points, 1.5 rebounds. Your lineups are brought to you by American Family Insurance, the Brian Reuter Agency, looking out for you even when nothing is wrong. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. American Family Insurance, the Brian Reuter Agency. We step aside on the Hertz Rent-A-Car pregame show. More to come from the Big House in Liberal next on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman.
Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts, Nextech. When it hails, when it pours, one thing's for sure. Roof Masters is who you're looking for. Bigger vehicle for a family trip or a car that gets excellent gas mileage for the next business trip? Book with Hertz Rent-A-Car on 8th Street in Hayes. Add Aflac Insurance to your company's benefit package at no cost to you. Call Sean Schwartz with Aflac Insurance. Hayes High School Athletic Booster Club. Proud to support the athletes of Hayes High School by providing items needed to excel on the field and court. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout Western Kansas to serve you. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
Hayes High tonight will be dressed in their road maroons for just the second time this year. Gold numbers trimmed in white, and on the front of the jerseys, Hayes in gold above those numbers. For the Liberal Redskins, they'll be in their home white uniforms, red numbers, red lettering, and Redskins across the front of the jersey above the numbers on the chest. Uniform update brought to you by Phase 2. Big thanks to Phase 2 for providing game day apparel for our broadcast, including the masks that we wear. And a big happy birthday to TK, who celebrated his birthday this week. Hayes High and Liberal from the Big House after this final break along the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
M&D Excavating, Incorporated, serving the Hayes area since 1979. Jeter Law Firm, proud to support student athletes, partners you can rely on. Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Discount Siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas dreams since 1983. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hayes. Adams, Brown, Barron, and Ball, your trusted advisors providing you with commitment, experience, and integrity. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hayes and La Crosse.
Starting lineups being read off between the two teams, and so many of the different things with COVID going on, and one of those is, as the teams come out and introduce, no more interaction between the players and the officials, no more high fives or fist bumps or elbow bumps, and the teams also don't meet at center court. So as they are introduced, it's just one team, then the home team, so visitor team, home team, Hayes, Liberal in that order tonight, and then no jump ball as well. But then you play basketball, so there you go. This has been the Hertz Rent-A-Car pregame show on the Hayes High Sports Network. When you need a car for a family vacation or a car that gets excellent gas mileage, it's Hertz Rent-A-Car on 8th in Hayes. And this is the Hayes High Sports Network, brought to you by Herman Physical Therapy. They'll get you back in the game fast after an injury, offering dry needling and deep tissue laser therapy to speed up the healing process. Free consultation and same PT every visit. Herman Physical Therapy. They love helping people. And if you're watching tonight, you're watching via the stream, brought to you by Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, the largest real estate company in Hayes, helping you find your next home. Hayes High basketball off the game, inbound. Kiefer drives, defender turned his back, and he'll score at the rim. Carson Kiefer's been scoring and playing at a very high level this year. Scores on the game's opening possession. The help defense just turned their back, and Kiefer got around his man and scored. Here is Ramirez over on the right side of the floor. Threw it away. TJ Nunnery with the steal. Then he gets his pocket picked from behind. Over left corner for Lopez, who starts the game. Jumper in the lane, no good. Rebound whacked out of bounds, stays with Liberal. Trace Haskell is the head coach for the Liberal Redskins. Interim head coach is the tag after Ryan Petty took the Augusta job late in the summer. Inbound pass stolen away by Kiefer. Out ahead to Swartz. One dribble at the rim, scores, and the Indians are up 4-0. Swartz needed just one dribble to get himself around the defender. And the Hayes High Indians up 4-0 on two of their first three possessions of the game. Here's Wiltshire into the corner to Ramirez. Averages 12 a game. That was 15.5, but he scored just 2 points against Hayes. Turnaround jumper missed in the lane by Liberal. Nunnery rebound. One hand's a pass ahead, and then Cranenwitter tried to one-hand catch it, and it goes out of bounds. Hayes High's second turnover, and Liberal making a quick substitution. Kwame Williams out. Embry Williams in. He had 4 3-pointers against Hayes in Hayes. Scoring 12, he's been in double figures 3 times this year, averaging 13 a game. He was 4 of 13 on threes. And now Lindenberger steals the pass away from Shea Kerr. Then Lindenberger has it stolen away from him. That ball is still loose, and Lopez comes down with it. So Hayes High's 2 steals have resulted in 2 steals by Liberal. And now Liberal misses a jumper in the lane from Ramirez. Lindenberger with the rebound to Nunnery. Up ahead it goes to Kiefer. Now back around to Lindenberger, to Nunnery, and throws it out of bounds. A little rust to knock off for the two teams. Hayes up 4-0. Shea Kerr out for Liberal. And Israel Garcia Rotolo, a 6'1 sophomore in, averaging 5 a game, scored 4 in Hayes back in December. Up top, Ramirez, a 3, no good, and Nunnery goes up to grab the rebound. Liberal 0 for 4 from the field. Here is Kiefer to Nunnery, fakes a 3, down the lane, sidestep, out to Kiefer for a corner 3 that's too strong, and the rebound comes down to Garcia Rotolo. Indians' first look at a 3 is a miss. The ball goes all the way up to Malcolm Wiltshire, refuses to shoot from inside, kicks out for a 3 to Lopez, no good. Lindenberger with the rebound. Indians up 4-0, and the two teams trading turnovers and missed baskets right now. Here is Swartz underneath. Double team for a quick amount of time. Now goes one-on-one, and a foul. 2 arms in the back by Garcia Rotolo. Coach Trace Haskell asking, and the officials saying, you got 2 forearms in the lower back of the person with the ball, and that's pretty much a foul every time. Lindenberger out. Cranenwitter out. Jordan Dale in. He receives the inbound pass in the lane. Noah Weimer into the game as well. Here's Kiefer, jump pass to Nunnery. Wide open 3, no good off the heel of the rim, and then the carom hits the basket support out of bounds to Liberal. Weimer in for the 6th time this year. 3 points, career high 6 against Liberal in the last game. Jordan Dale's 28th career game, all 6 this year. He's averaging 3 a game right now. Here's Ramirez off a screen, down the lane, kick out right side, fake the 3, and a travel called on Garcia Rotolo. Liberal's 4th turnover. They average 13 a game. Hayes High has 4 turnovers. The Indians this year averaging 13 a game. Hayes High basketball up 4-0, nearly threw it away. Swartz with the save, down the lane. His runner at the rim, crawls off, no good. I don't know if there is a player with worse luck at the rim this year than Dalen Swartz. Here's Ramirez on a leaner, down the lane, scores, and it's 4-2. Ramirez has his first 2 points, the team's first 2 points at the 4:40 mark of the first quarter. Hayes High could have built a much bigger lead, but it was just 4-0, a little over 3 minutes in. Here's Nunnery attacking, underhands a pass that's stolen. Nunnery tries to get it back. Now a scrum on the floor, and Liberal player rolled over, but a timeout called first by Trace Haskell on Indians' 5th turnover. That's Trace Haskell, the head coach for the Redskins. During the timeout, Linenberger and Cranwitter will return to the lineup. Coming also in is Wesley Oakley, 6'3" junior, 3 points a ball game, 14th career game. Looks like it's going to be Dalen Swartz, Noah Weimer, Jason Cranwitter, Wesley Oakley, Jace Linenberger, or maybe Swartz is the one that said. So Dalen is sitting and Jordan Dale is in. Dale, Weimer, Oakley, Cranwitter, Linenberger for Hayes High. Rough start for the two teams, just 4-2 midway through the first quarter. Liberal held Hayes in some form or fashion to their lowest water mark of the year in points, 62. But there was also a continuous clock fourth quarter. Here's the ball left side, Shea Kerr. Fakes left, goes right, kicks out Malcolm Wiltshire, then to Embry Williams, who travels. Nice closeout by Jordan Dale, forced Embry Williams, who wanted to shoot the three, to shuffle his feet before he dribbled. In that game in Hayes, the Indians against Liberal had their lowest season total in points, 3-point percentage, field goals made, and threes. And now there's a three by Jordan Dale put in from the left corner. Indians' first three of the night. Jordan Dale dumps it in, 7-2 Hayes High, 3:45 to go in quarter number one. Into the ball game, Hunter Husky, a 5'11 junior, excellent linebacker for the Liberal football program. To Malcolm Wiltshire, to Embry Williams. A deep three is air ball and out of bounds, no good. And now the officials getting together. The official comes over to the scorer's table. I'm not sure what the issue was or wasn't. And they were talking about if it was a 3 or 2 pointer. 7-2 Hayes High on the 3-pointer. Here's Linenberger up top. To Noah Weimer, into the corner, Jordan Dale, who has the Indians 3-pointer. To Wesley Oakley, inside Linenberger. His first touch on offense, double teamed on a dribble. Out to Cranwitter, fakes a three, then steps back, lost his footing. Wesley Oakley saves it off of a Liberal player. It stays with Hayes High. Hayes High a little rusty tonight. 3 of 6 shooting with 5 turnovers in the first quarter. Liberal 1 of 7 shooting. Here's Dale to inbound to Noah Weimer. And now to Jason Cranwitter. Cranwitter, a couple left-handed dribbles. Linenberger comes out to get the ball past the 3-point line. Now sets a screen for Weimer. Left side to Cranwitter. Wide open three. In and out, no good. And Shea Kerr corrals the rebound for the Liberal Redskins. Indians 1 of 4 beyond the arc. Here is Ramirez with Liberals only 2 points. A no-look pass into the corner. A Hunter Husky three is no good. And Wesley Oakley comes down with the rebound. Liberal 1 of 8 from the field. Now Oakley with the ball right side. Pulls up from inside the arc and leaves it short. Rebound, Linenberger, the only person in there rebounding, nearly got it. But it ends up in the hands of Embry Williams. He has it poked away. Got it back. Now goes underneath. Shea Kerr, layup good. And it's 7-4. Hayes High up by 3, but this game for neither coach is a thing of beauty. Jordan Dale receives a tipped pass on the far sideline, drives, hop step, fade away, bank shot, good. Nice move by Jordan Dale. He's got 5, and the Indians up 9-4 to match their largest lead of the game. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Here's a step back by Ramirez. Good defense by Dale. Out to Embry Williams, pops a long three, no good. Linenberger with his 3rd rebound, and then he throws the outlet pass away. It's, however, out of bounds off of Liberal. Dalen Swartz into the lineup, along with Carson Kiefer, TJ Nunnery. Cranwitter, Linenberger remains, so the starting lineup out there for Hayes. Indian basketball brought to you by Progressive Physical Therapy, Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker, and USD 489. Hayes High with the ball, up 9-4. 5 points is their largest lead of the game. That is Kiefer near midcourt. Lindenberger, right side now to Cranwitter. To Dalen Swartz up high. He'll launch a three. And says it slipped out of his hand. It never got above the rim and was woefully short. Out of bounds to Liberal. Hayes High 4 of 10 from the field. Liberal 2 of 10. Hayes up 9-4. Here is Wiltshire. Gives the ball up to Aldo Avalos, a 5'8" junior who did not play the last game against Hayes. Ramirez spins, step back over Swartz, no good, rebound out of bounds. This is going to stay with Liberal. Jordan Dale back in for Jason Cranwitter. Indian basketball brought to you by High Plains Roofing and State Glass Company. Well, we're going to blame it on the Christmas rust that everybody needs to knock off. TJ Nunnery steals the inbound pass, now gets out behind the defense, goes up and throws it down over top of the Liberal defense. TJ Nunnery coast to coast with the steal and dunk, and the Indians up 11-4 here in Liberal at the Big House. Well, and Nunnery didn't need much space, and now he steps in front of another pass for yet another steal. 7th Liberal turnover. 43 seconds to go in the quarter. Swartz with the basketball, now left side Jordan Dale, middle of the floor Carson Kiefer, scored the game's first 2 points, attacks off the backboard, in, and he's fouled and has a chance at a three-point play. Good use of the body, and Kiefer has 4 and a chance for an and one. And now the Indians start to peel off some of the rust. Well, that was a tomahawk type of slam from TJ Nunnery. He got way back on that one. Kiefer's free throw, no good. Been shooting 60% on the year. Rebound comes down to Malcolm Wiltshire. To Ramirez. Ramirez right-handed down the lane. Got it knocked free, but he'll shoot 2. Ramirez dribbles with that right hand, and that's it. He does not like to go to the left. Foul on Lindenberger on a reach. And with 21 seconds to go in the quarter, Liberal will shoot their first free throws of the game. Ramirez's free throw is good. 62% on the year, 8 of 13. He has 3 of his team's 5 points. Free throw good. He has 4 of his team's 6 points. 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Indians by 7. They were just up by 9, their large lead of the game. Nunnery part of that with a dunk. Whips a pass inside. Kiefer. Nunnery scores. Nunnery with 4, and the Indians lead back up to 9. Here's Wiltshire to Husky. A 3, no good. Rebound is null and void as the buzzer sounds. And at the end of one quarter, Hayes up 9 in Liberal on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative providing safe, reliable, and efficient energy services and promoting growth throughout the region. When you need something fixed fast and done right the first time, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it is time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building material. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Western and Central Kansas premier roofing contractor, The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Teams win games. Let the biggest real estate team in Hayes find your next home. Caldwell Banker Executive Realty, the streaming partner of the Hayes High Sports Network. The green grass you want in the spring starts with spraying in the fall with Hayes K-Lawn, Kurt Maska and Kurt Viner.
Hayes High basketball brought to you by Aflac Insurance Agent Sean Swartz, Edward Jones, Daryl Jeff and Linda Seibel, and Paul Wartenberger Construction. A little Cotton Eye Joe action in between quarters here in Liberal. Ashton Hernandez will start the second quarter, along with Wesley Oakley, Jason Cranwitter, Dalen Swartz, and Noah Weimer. Here is Garcia Rotolo. Out to Lopez, into the corner for Wiltshire, a three, good. Liberal's first three-pointer of the night. 15-9, Liberal back within 6. Hayes High led by 9 at the break. It was their second 9-point lead. Hernandez attacks, corner for Cranenwitter, attacks on the baseline, out to Swartz, and a little mid-range jumper goes in for Dalen. He's got 4. Hayes High's made their last 4 shots inside the arc. Last 5 shots inside the arc, in fact. 17-9, Indians back up by 8. That was a nice assist from Cranenwitter. Hayes High this year is averaging 24 assists a game. Here's Malcolm Wiltshire with the basketball in front of the Hayes High bench on the left side to Embry Williams. Maybe got away with a little shuffle there to Shea Kerr up top. Kerr, one left-handed dribble, gets it onto the baseline and a blocking foul on Weimer, his first. Hayes High averaging 24 assists this year per game. They have had 4 games of 20 or more assists. They had 4 all last year. They had 23 against Liberal the last time. 17-9, Hayes up by 8. Liberal basketball. They hold the advantage in this quarter, 3-2. Lob it out to Wiltshire near midcourt. Embry Williams will come get the basketball and set it up. A little push off, gets in the lane, now he travels. Yep, good defense by the Indians. Weimer stayed in front, and then the help from Wesley Oakley. And Liberal has their 8th turnover. Hayes High basketball up by 8. A basket here gives them their biggest lead of the game. Here is Weimer off a screen to the middle of the floor. Jump pass to Cranenwitter, fakes a 3, drives around the defense, around a second defender, can't get it to roll in. And Logan Miller, who just came in, scores, and then Liberal double dribbles for their 9th turnover. Right now, Liberal has 1 speed, and that is fast, and if anybody gets in the way of that speed, it's either a travel or a double dribble. Here is Wesley Oakley, left wide open for 3, swish. Wesley Oakley's 5th 3 of the year. He's 5 of 7 this year. Indians up 20-9. They're up by 11, their biggest lead of the game here in Liberal. Ramirez, step back 3, answers. A.J. Ramirez with 7. Liberal with a pair of 3s in this quarter after going 0 for 6 in the first quarter. So the teams trade 3s, and then Hayes High throws it away for their 6th turnover. Ramirez on the run, right to left in the corner. Wiltshire 3, no good. Good box out by Dalen Swartz on the backside, and it's Liberal, and it's Hayes High basketball. Indians up by 8, 20-12. Ball for Ashton Hernandez, now to Weimer. Weimer in the corner to Cranenwitter, inside to Swartz, but Swartz has to run it down, and he runs into a double team. Out to Oakley, lines up another 3. This one straight on, no good, and rebound Dalen Swartz. And those are the fouls that Dalen has to avoid. There was no chance to get that rebound, and those are fouls that at times puts him into trouble later in the game. After the end of 1 quarter, Sacred Heart is up on TMP in Salina, 8-6. Wholesale substitution for the Indians. Well, 4 of 5. Oakley remains. Carson Kiefer in. Jace Linenberger, Jordan Dale, and TJ Nunnery into the lineup. Here's Garcia Rotolo on the left side. Picks up his dribble to Hunter Husky on the right sideline. Now into the left sideline for Alex Lopez to Ramirez. Step back, doesn't shoot this 3 to Wiltshire. Corner for Garcia Rotolo. His high arcing 3, no good. And a foul as TJ Nunnery was going up for the rebound. He got walked under. And the ball goes to Liberal, or to Hayes High. Liberal this year, in 5 games, has shot 105 threes. They shot 26 against Hayes. In Hayes, they averaged 21 attempts a game. They had 6 in the first quarter, already 4 in this quarter. Linenberger around to Dale. Dale has a 3 of his own tonight. Heads down to the right elbow. Corner for Nunnery. Nunnery attacks. Under the baseline it goes to Oakley. Oakley back out to Nunnery. Cousin to cousin. Nunnery down the lane. Stop, spin. Back out to Wesley Oakley. His 3 is blocked, and the rebound comes down to A.J. Ramirez. Ramirez doesn't have numbers. Back the other way. Loses the basketball. Dale poked it away. Jordan Dale to the other end. He'll go up and lay it up with the right hand and score. Jordan Dale with 7 in the game, and the Hayes High Indians lead back to 10, 22-12. Big change of events. Liberal looked like they had a run out and a chance to draw a little closer. Would have brought it within 6. Good transition defense by Hayes High. Here's the ball in the hands of Garcia Rotolo, driving on Nunnery, cut off, can't shoot the fadeaway, and he traveled. Took just a little hop like he was going to shoot. And it's a turnover on Liberal, their 11th. Liberal brings Shea Kerr back to their lineup, and Ramirez will take a seat. 3:50 to go, second quarter. Hayes up 10, 22-12. Never trailed in this game. Here is a no-look pass from Kiefer to Oakley, who lays it up and in. He's got 5, matching his output against Liberal the last time, 24-12. And the Indians' lead is at 12, their biggest margin of advantage. And then Lopez answers with a 3 for Liberal, 24-15. And they keep answering with enough threes, and it keeps them close. Here's Lindenberger, who hasn't shot tonight, to Dale for 3. He knocks in another one. Jordan Dale with 10 first half points, 27-15. And the WAC Offensive Player of the Year in football is having himself an offensive night on the basketball court this evening. Now a foul on the other end against Carson Kiefer stops all play. Well, Liberal has taken Lindenberger out of the game. No points, 3 rebounds. He hasn't even shot tonight, but Hayes High up 27-15. Liberal basketball, Jason Cranenwitter in for TJ Nunnery. Wesley Oakley took a seat, and Ashton Hernandez back in. 3 minutes to go before halftime. Malcolm Wiltshire tried to go left, cut off. Here's Ramirez. Ramirez driving, getting to the basket. He is fouled, will not score, and we're at the top of the hour, so we have a chance here to pause 10 seconds for station identification along the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
This is the Hayes High Sports Network, streaming made possible by Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Let the biggest real estate team in Hayes find your next home.
Ramirez, who entered the game at 62%, was 2 for 2 before that miss, and he went 1 of 2 from the line. Has 8 of his team's 16 points. 27-16, Hayes by 9. Just can't quite pull away from Liberal. It made enough threes tonight to keep themselves somewhat close. Here is Dale, open again for 3. This one misses, and the rebound comes down to A.J. Ramirez. Dale had already hit 2. No-look pass, Embry Williams traveled. He took his step, got his pivot foot ready, and then he moved the foot. Liberal, another turnover, number 12. They're 1 away from their season average, and most of those have been travel or double dribbles. Here's Kiefer to Dale up top, right side for Cranenwitter, underneath to Kiefer, who was fouled and will shoot 2. Carson has the Indians' only attempt tonight. He missed that with less than a minute to go in the first quarter. Jace Lindenberger is averaging 18.5 a game. He hasn't shot yet tonight. Free throw up by Kiefer, good. Kiefer's got 5. He averages 14 a game. 28-16, Hayes back up by 12. This free throw by Carson can make it a 13-point advantage for the first time tonight. And he knocks it in. 6 for Carson. Been in double figures in 4 of the 5 games this year. And now 13 times in his career. Indians by 13, 29-16. This was their largest lead of the game. He's high 12 of 22 from the field tonight. They're shooting 54% on the year. Here's Ramirez, and Weimer realizing that Ramirez does not like to go right-handed, or left-handed, just takes away the right hand. Ramirez gets rid of the basketball. Williams now drives, gets to the free throw line, kicks it left side for Malcolm Wiltshire. Liberal with the basketball. Ramirez wants to go right, tried to go to the left, and lost the basketball. Taken away by Carson Kiefer. Here is Kiefer at the block, scores off the backboard. Carson Kiefer with a little floater has 8, and it's 31-16 off yet another Liberal turnover. Kiefer has the Indians' last 4 points. Here's a fadeaway, no good from Ramirez. Rebound, Dalen Swartz. And the Indians' lead is at 15, and they can double up right now. Here is Weimer, open for three, no good. Long rebound, Swartz. He gets run under. Oh, and they're going to call the foul on Dalen. Well, and that there becomes the issue. That was a 50-50 call. The first one was not, and now Dalen has 2 fouls. 4th team foul on Hayes High. Swartz remains in the game with Weimer, Hernandez, Kiefer, and Cranowitter. 1:13 to go in the half. Indians up by 15. This is their largest lead of the game. Ramirez again goes right-handed. Indians realize it, cut him off. Kick out to Lopez, a 3 no good. Ashton Hernandez comes down with the rebound. Liberals only shot once inside the arc in this quarter. Here's Hernandez, fakes right, goes left. Cranowitter, then to Kiefer. Kiefer drives, no look pass to Hernandez. Extra one to Weimer, now to Cranowitter. Indians really working the ball. Now to Swartz. Swartz attacks, right hand at the rim, no good off the back of the rim. Again, I don't know if there's a player that has had more bad luck at the rim this year. Now Liberal tries to throw an alley-oop pass. It goes off the backboard. Kiefer with the steal up to Cranowitter, who scores off the backboard. Cranowitter's first 2 points of the night. 33-16. Indians lead to 17 on the Cranowitter basket. And now a foul on Hayes High, resulting in a 1-and-1 for A.J. Ramirez. The foul is on Ashton Hernandez, his first, trying to tie up Ramirez, who has shot all of Liberal's free throws tonight. He is 3 of 4. Because of all the threes that Liberal shoots, 21 a game, they have attempted just 12 free throws per game on average. Free throw by Ramirez, the front end of the 1-and-1, good. He's got 9, averages 12 a game, had just 2 in Hayes. 33-17, he has over half of his team's points. Liberal averages 47 a game this year. Free throw good, and Ramirez to double figures for the 4th time this season. 33-18, 15 seconds to go in the half. Indians by 15, Nunnery to Kiefer. Middle for Linenberger, back to Kiefer with 10 seconds. Fakes off the screen, drives, shoots, and a blocking foul will give Carson Kiefer 2 free throws. Liberal defender tried to draw the charge, but Kiefer kind of slid by him, and the contact will put Kiefer to the line for 2, where he is 2 of 3 tonight. He, like Liberal's A.J. Ramirez, has shot all of his team's free throws, and the free throw no good from Carson Kiefer with 5.8 on the clock. Second free throw for Carson Kiefer, 8.5. Indians led by the 10 of Jordan Dale. Free throw rattles in. Kiefer with 9. Substitution quickly for Hayes High. Carson, who has a foul, will be taken out. Jordan Dale hustles into the game. 34-18, Indians by 16. Halftime tonight, we'll talk with head coach of the Hayes High Lady Indians, Lynn Melvin. 5 seconds on the clock. Here comes Lopez on the run. Up ahead to Hunter Husky, and he gets a shot off, a 2-pointer that is no good. And the Indians at halftime up 34-18 over the Liberal Redskins on the road here at the Big House in Liberal on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
M&D Excavating, Incorporated, serving the Hayes area since 1979. Jeter Law Firm, proud to support student-athletes, partners you can rely on. Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Discount Siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas dreams since 1983. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hayes. When you need something fixed fast and done right the first time, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it is time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building material. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Western and Central Kansas premier roofing contractor, The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Teams win games. Let the biggest real estate team in Hayes find your next home. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, the streaming partner of the Hayes High Sports Network. The green grass you want in the spring starts with spraying in the fall with Hayes K-Lawn, Kurt Maska and Kurt Viner. Hayes High School Athletic Booster Club. Proud to support the athletes of Hayes High School by providing items needed to excel on the field and court. Master Cleaners. Dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout Western Kansas to serve you. Eagle Communications. Our community connected.
Hayes High boys shooting right on their season average of 54% tonight at halftime. They lead Liberal 34-18. Indians number 3 in Class 5A entering this week. We're joined at the halftime show by head coach of the Hayes High Lady Indians, Lynn Melvin. Coach, team falls 42-26, and some ways a similar game as it was in Hayes, close for a while, and only down 7 midway through third quarter, but could not take advantage of the opportunities to stay in the game.
It's frustrating. I think a difference from this game from the last that I might be excited about, I'll have to watch the game, but we at least didn't quit shooting the ball in the second half. Hopefully we'll start making some shots. Obviously we knew Liberal was going to make shots. We saw it up close and personal a couple weeks ago, but we gotta make shots, and we're getting a little bit stronger with the ball. We're still making some really silly mistakes, but gosh darn it, a team like that, you can't let them have second and third chances. We talked a lot about how important rebounding was going to be. I thought we really defended their guards well, but man, the Warden girl, we knew she was good. We knew she was really good. I didn't really want her to have that kind of game against us, but that's what you get when you overplay the guards.
In the first quarter, you had 10 points, 5 different players scored in that first quarter. Is that kind of what you're envisioning this offense being as the year goes along?
Absolutely. It's going to have to be scoring by committee. I noticed that actually when I looked up at the score clock after the first quarter. I was like, wow, that's some balance that we need. If we could score 10 points a quarter for 4 games, I think we have a shot. What did we hold them to? I didn't even see the final score, 42. Yep. So heck, yeah. But we got tired. We knew it was going to be a game of conditioning coming out of the break like that with that long moratorium. But I thought there might have been some things we did better tonight.
The first time around, Ashley Carrillo and Haley Contreras combined for 39 points and 10 three-pointers. You hold them tonight down to 11. Was the game plan to focus more on the guards this evening?
It was absolutely 100%. And when you do that in practice and you really put a focal point on how well they shoot it, you can tell them how good their post player is, but you kind of lose focus of that in practice when you're chasing guards all over the place. So that Warden girl, we thought she was that good before the first game, and we were worried about her, but we defended her pretty well. But man, they got a complete game. They got an inside-out game that's just hard to play against.
And now you turn around and start playing more Western Athletic Conference basketball next week. This is the time to start seeing some improvement of what is happening in practice 2 games, because now getting into consistent games, and before Christmas you don't get consistent gameplay. Now you start getting that.
Yeah, now it's time. And we get a short turnaround with Great Bend, who obviously there's going to be a lot of excitement. The kids love to play Great Bend, but we're going to have to be really good if we're going to go on the road and get a road win. I think they've won 3 or 4 games already, and we're going to have to be good and see what that looks like.
Coach, appreciate the time. Safe travels back to Hayes.
Thanks.
Head coach of the Hayes High Lady Indians, Lynn Melvin, after his team's 42-26 loss tonight to the number 10 team in 6A, Liberal, who has now won 61 consecutive regular season games. We'll step aside on the USD 489 halftime show. When we come back, first half numbers, Hayes boys leading 34-18 on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
M&D Excavating, Incorporated, serving the Hayes area since 1979. Jeter Law Firm, proud to support student-athletes, partners you can rely on. Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Discount Siding. New siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Paul Wertenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas dreams since 1983. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hayes. When you need something fixed fast and done right the first time, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it is time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building material. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Western and Central Kansas premier roofing contractor, The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Teams win games. Let the biggest real estate team in Hayes find your next home. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, the streaming partner of the Hayes High Sports Network. The green grass you want in the spring starts with spraying in the fall with Hayes K-Lawn, Kurt Maska, and Kurt Viner. Hayes High School Athletic Booster Club. Proud to support the athletes of Hayes High School by providing items needed to excel on the field and court. Master Cleaners. Dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout Western Kansas to serve you. Eagle Communications. Our community connected. Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative providing safe, reliable, and efficient energy services and promoting growth throughout the region. When you need something fixed fast and done right the first time, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it is time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building material. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Western and Central Kansas premier roofing contractor, The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Teams win games. Let the biggest real estate team in Hayes find your next home. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, the streaming partner of the Hayes High Sports Network. The green grass you want in the spring starts with spraying in the fall with Hayes K-Lawn, Kurt Maska, and Kurt Viner.
Teams getting ready for the second half. Hayes High with a 16-point lead over Liberal, 34-18. Earlier tonight in girls action, Western Athletic Conference play got underway for Great Bend and Garden City. It was Garden City's first game of the year. They win in Great Bend 50-44. Dodge City girls remain undefeated with a 62-37 win over Colby. No word yet on the Great Bend Garden City boys game. Halftime between Dodge and Colby, that game is tied at 27. TMP boys down by 2 at Salina Sacred Heart, 16-14. 34-18 as we get set for the second half. Hayes High will start the second half with the basketball, move right to left. Each team with their starting lineup for half number 2. Kiefer picked up the basketball and threw it away. Indians' 7th turnover. Embry Williams lays it up and scores. Embry Williams starts the second half after not starting half number 1. 34-20, unforced turnover by the Hayes High Indians. Here is Kiefer inside to Swartz. Swartz fakes middle, goes baseline, bank shot. Wanted to crawl off, but it went in. He has 6, and the Indians make it 36-20. Drive by Ramirez, gets to the rim, no good. And the rebound comes down to Ramirez on the offensive side. Then gets that shot tipped, and the rebound to Linenberger, out ahead to Nunnery. Nunnery looks inside again for Swartz, who got hit in the back of the head. Shea Kerr didn't mean to, but got him right in the back of the head. By my count, Jace Linenberger has not shot the ball yet tonight. Guessing there was a bit of an emphasis put on that by Liberal after he went for 20 in Hayes. Here's Cranenwitter, wide open 3 off the inbound, put it in. His first 3 of the night, the Indians' 4th on the evening, Hayes High up 39-20 as they score 5 in a row at the rim. A basket good by Liberal's Alex Lopez. 39-22. Liberal back within 17 as the clock stops with 6:55 to go in the third quarter. Lopez with 5. 83% free throw shooter to the line for the first time tonight. He's the first person not named A.J. Ramirez to shoot for Liberal. This ball hits the rim 3 times and misses. Linenberger, rebound number 5. Out ahead to Nunnery. Up top, Linenberger. He's going to launch a 3 that's good! Jace Linenberger buries his first career three-pointer for the Hayes High Indians. First points tonight for Jace. 42-22, Indians up by 20. Now he gets the ball on the inside on the defensive side, throws it away, but the Hayes High Indians then force a missed shot and then turn it over on the other end themselves. I think Dalen may have had thoughts of a dunk coming up and didn't handle the pass. Looking down at the Hayes High bench, that's what their thought is too, is that Dalen was thinking dunk. 42-22, Hayes up by 20. Tight game early. It was 4-2 midway through the first quarter, but Hayes eventually knocked the rust off and built a double-digit lead and really haven't been threatened since. Here's Embry Williams onto the baseline for Ramirez. Ramirez used up his dribble to get possession of the ball. Embry Williams now with it on the left sideline. Threw it away. Dalen Swartz with a nice steal. Turnover number 16 on the Redskins. 5:50 to go, third quarter. Hayes up by 20. Here is Swartz. Down the lane, lays it up, scores! He's fouled and will have a chance at a three-point play. Nice move from Dalen from the top of the key. He has 8. Hayes High has made all of their second half field goal attempts. 44-22. And Dalen will have a chance for a three-point play. His first free throw attempt of the night. 9 for 14 on the year. That's 64%. Dalen in his 55th career game for the Indians. Free throw good. 9 for Swartz. And the Hayes High Indian lead at 45-22. Here's Lopez missing a shot. Rebound off of 4 different players. And a nice catch by the official on the baseline. It'll stay with Liberal. Lopez to inbound on the right baseline. Near the 5 count, lobs it all the way back into Hayes High's half of the court. And Hunter Husky will bring it across the timeline. Go to a left-hand dribble off a screen from Shea Kerr. A little pick and roll. Now give it to Lopez. Lopez against Dale. Jordan's had a good night defensively as well as on offense. Has a game-high 10 points. Hasn't scored here in the second half. Good defense by the Indians. Turning away Lopez. Garcia-Rotolo now gets it in the hands of Shea Kerr up high. Back to Garcia-Rotolo. Crossover poked away by Weimer. Good defense by the Indians. Lopez, a deep 3, good. Well, good defense by the Indians. Lopez settled for a long three-pointer. And it's 45-27 what they have on the scoreboard. And a travel on Hayes High. Turnover number 10 on the Indians. Apparently missed a point in here somewhere. Oh, now they're fixing the scoreboard. 45-25, there we go. I didn't think the deeper threes had started counting for more points yet. Eventually 4 or 5 points as you move past half court maybe. Here's Ramirez firing up a 3. That's no good. Embry Williams' offensive rebound stick back is good. Williams with 4. Liberal scores on back-to-back possessions, 45-27, so maybe there was something to that 45-27 score because they eventually got it. Now Hayes High throws it away. Indians' 11th turnover. Embry Williams lays it up and missed it short. Hayes High's Jordan Dale comes down with the rebound. Nunnery out ahead to Swartz. Swartz stops and he travels. Indians a handful of unforced second half turnovers. They had 6 turnovers at halftime. They have 6 in this quarter in 4 minutes of play. And most of them unforced. Hayes High still hasn't missed a second half shot. The problem is the turnovers in the second half. Here's Ramirez out to Hunter Husky. Wiltshire dumps a pass down inside, and now Jordan Dale picks up a foul trying to knock the ball away, his first. Hayes High 18 of 30 from the floor. Liberal 9 of 30. 45-27 Hayes High. 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Husky to inbound, into the corner to Kwame Williams, who started the game, and then I don't know if he played rest of the half. Left side Ramirez. Pump fake drive, got it poked away, but rolls right to Kwame Williams. Doesn't seem to really want the basketball. Off to Wiltshire, poked away by Jordan Dale and stolen. Dale 2-on-3, little Euro step layup, good. He's fouled, will have a chance at a three-point play. Dale with 12, and he'll shoot a free throw. 47-27, Hayes up by 20. Free throw by Jordan Dale, 3 for 3 this year. Is short, and A.J. Ramirez grabs the board for the Redskins. Behind the back dribble, now dribbles out in front of him, nearly lost it to Kwame Williams. Fakes a three, drive kick right side for Ramirez. 10 in the first half, hasn't scored here yet. And now a foul called on Hayes High. That on Jordan Dale, his seconds. 3 fouls on each team in the half. Hayes by 20. 3.5 to go in quarter number 3. Inbound Kwame Williams, picked up by Noah Weimer, who checked in on the free throw, and it goes out of bounds. Oh, near side official says out of bounds off the Liberal. .325 to go third. Indian basketball brought to you by Master Cleaners, Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, and Roof Masters. Garrett Wellbrock into the ball game for the first time. His 4th game this year, 8th of his career. Deep three by Embry Williams put in. He has 7. 47-30. Indians lead down to 17. Liberal, for whatever reason, Hayes High threw a pass away, and Liberal grabbed it before it landed out of bounds. Should have been Liberal basketball. In for Liberal comes Logan Miller. Played in the first half, did not score. All juniors in the ball game except for Cranowitter, who receives the inbound pass for Hayes High. Cranowitter behind the back, looks out high for Wellbrock. Left side Dale. Dale with a game high 12 gets called for a travel. Well, like in the girls game too, the travels tonight have been on an extremely tight whistle. Not wrong, not saying that, but it is a tight whistle on the travels this evening. 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Indians lead once at 20, once at 23. Is at 17 right now, 47-30. Here is Logan Miller traveling. Well, that one wasn't a tight whistle. That was just a travel. Embry Williams out for Liberal. A.J. Ramirez back in. He's been in double figures in 4 of his team's 6 games after scoring 10 in the first half. Here's Noah Williams at the point for Hayes High. Lost the basketball, but it rolls to Dale. And then goes off of Cranowitter. Boy, Hayes High, unforced second half turnovers. That is 8 in this quarter. Hayes High's at 14 turnovers. Their season high is 16. Indians are perfect shooting in the quarter, but they, on the other side of this, rebound Garrett Wellbrock on a missed 3 by Liberal, and then he is fouled. Hayes High in the second half has made all 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of their shots. 3 inside the arc and a pair of threes, and their 1 free throw. Rest of the possessions are turnovers in this second half. They had 6 at halftime, 5 in the first quarter, 1 in the second quarter. 8 third quarter turnovers, and there's 2:22 to go in the third, and Coach Alex Hutchins wants a timeout, and I have a feeling this is less to do with a play. He has a clipboard out, but I would imagine this has less to do with a play and more with the play. Great Bend and Garden City going at it tonight in Great Bend. Garden City up on the Panthers, 22-13. Mentioned earlier the Garden City girls won. It is the boys and girls' first game of the year for Garden City. They weren't even practicing for a long time to start the year. Here is Noah Weimer with the basketball near a 5 count, and there it is. Indians' 15th turnover, 9th in this quarter. Again, reiterating, perfect shooting and then 9 turnovers on 9 possessions. Wholesale substitutions for the Hayes High Indians: Dalen Swartz, Wesley Oakley, Ashton Hernandez, Jace Linenberger, and TJ Nunnery. Linenberger part of the perfect shooting third quarter, 1 for 1 on a 3 for his only points of the night. 2 minutes to go, third quarter, 47-20, Indians up 17. This could be a much bigger lead right now, but Hayes High not getting the ball up. 3-point misses by Liberal. TJ Nunnery with the rebound. Swartz around to Oakley. Corner for Hernandez. Open for 3, no good. Rebound tipped, but it comes down to Garcia Rotolo. On the other end, it's stolen away. Liberal's 19th turnover. 35 combined turnovers between these two teams. And there's still a minute and a half to go in the third quarter. Nearly another turnover. Here's Swartz pulling up from 15, and it rattles in. Dalen to double figures with 11. 49-30. First points in this game in the last 2.5 minutes for either team. Wiltshire had a pass tipped, but Wiltshire got it back and then got it to Rotolo. He misses a jumper, and then Swartz fouls Ramirez on the rebounds. That's Swartz' third. And again, called for a foul on a couple of 50-50 fouls, but his first one was most definitely a foul, and now he's got 3 with 1:05 to go third quarter. Indians up 49-30. Probably sounds a bit like nitpicking, up by 19, but Hayes High has ideas of grandeur this season. Got to take care of the small things. First game out of Christmas break. Here's Lopez for Liberal. Dribbles to the free throw line, out to Shea Kerr, now to Embry Williams, who has a 3 in this quarter. Inside a minute to go in the first. Pass to Garcia Rotolo in the corner. One-hand bounce pass is stolen away. Liberal's 20th turnover. Hernandez with the basketball to Wesley Oakley. Oakley inside to Linenberger. A rare touch for him. Goes right to work and can't score, but he'll shoot 2. No offense to anybody else on the floor, but Jace has not had a chance to touch the ball on offense at all tonight. And that ball was not coming out of his hand. The foul on Garcia Rotolo, free throw for Linenberger, is good. 4 points tonight, all in this quarter, on a 3-pointer, a free throw, and now a second opportunity at the line. Indians up by 20, 50-30. Liberal brings in Hunter Husky again. Free throw for Linenberger, crawls off, no good. Rebound stick back, though, by Dalen Swartz, who has 13. And the Indians lead 52-30. 1 point shy of their game-high 23-point lead. Here's a drive by Wiltshire. Floater no good. Swartz with the rebound. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Up ahead, Hernandez. Inside, Linenberger off the backboard, scores. Linenberger with 6. The Indians run the transition. They lead 54-30 as the quarter comes to a close. We go to the fourth here in Liberal on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative providing safe, reliable, and efficient energy services and promoting growth throughout the region. When you need something fixed fast and done right the first time, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it is time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building material. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Western and Central Kansas premier roofing contractor, The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Teams win games. Let the biggest real estate team in Hayes find your next home. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, the streaming partner of the Hayes High Sports Network. The green grass you want in the spring starts with spraying in the fall with Hayes K-Lawn, Kurt Maska and Kurt Viner.
Hayes High outscores Liberal 20-12 during the third quarter and lead 54-30, their biggest lead of the game. Liberal will start the fourth quarter with the basketball. Hayes High put a continuous clock fourth quarter on Liberal in Hayes, and they are close to doing the same tonight. Aldo Alvalos back into the ball game for Liberal, but Embry Williams knocks in a three, his second of the night. He has 10 double figures for a fourth time this year, 54-33. Carson Kiefer over on the right sideline. Up top to Ashton Hernandez. Left-handed dribble down the lane. At the block, try to reverse layup, but it slipped out of his hands. Carson Kiefer ended up with the ball. Out to Cranowitter. Corner pass then for Hernandez. Three-pointer, good. Ashton Hernandez, his second three of the year. First points tonight. 57-33. Here's a three by Wiltshire that misses badly, and the rebound comes down to Linenberger, his seventh of the night. Kiefer now tripped, no foul call. Ball goes out to Wiltshire. Wiltshire is met at the rim by Linenberger, who blocked the shot, but Aldo Avalos ends up with the offensive rebound and stick back. Comes off the Indians' 16th turnover. Here is Hernandez, hounded by Wiltshire, underhands a pass to Linenberger, out to Kiefer. Kiefer going to be called for a travel. Indians' 17th turnover, a new season high. Well, the Indians' shooting percentage is going to be excellent tonight. The turnovers, though, that will be an issue. Ball left side for Ramirez, off a screen, throws right side, saved by Wiltshire, underhands to Embry Williams. One hands a pass to Avalos over top of the defense. Then to Lopez, back into the corner for a three from Ramirez that's no good. Backside rebound comes down to Malcolm Wiltshire. Out to Lopez for another three that's good. Lopez to double figures with 11, more than doubling his season average. 57-38. And now the Indians get it to Jason Linenberger, who has 8 in the game. To the rim, shot no good. Rebound by Hayes High's Ashton Hernandez. Gets it out ahead to Carson Kiefer. Attacks, lays it up, and scores through contact. No foul call. Kiefer with 11. 61-38. The Indian lead grows again. Turnaround jumper by Wiltshire, no good. And the rebound comes down to Dalen Swartz, his 5th of the night. 61-38. Indians up by 23. Here's Swartz up high. Skip pass to Hernandez in the corner. Launches another three. Got that one to go. Hernandez a new career high 6 on a pair of fourth quarter threes, and a timeout by the Hayes High Indians. More of a substitution timeout with 5:17 to go in the game. Ashton Hernandez with a pair of threes in the fourth quarter. Indian basketball brought to you by Insurance Planning, Jeter Law Firm, and Herman Physical Therapy. Hayes High in 2 weeks will be at the Colby tournament. Only 7 teams on the boys' side. Hayes High is on the side of the bracket. They'll take on Ulysses at 3 o'clock at the community building on the 21st. They will play either Goodland or Garden City. On the bottom side, Colby, Osborne, and Beloit will play a round robin. The winner of the round robin goes into the championship game. The middle team to the third place game. And then a team will need to go to the 4th place and the 7th place. Shai Lin will play whoever's in the 7th place game. Here's a drive by Kwame Williams, who checked in. By the way, Garrett Wellbrock into the ball game. Wesley Oakley, Noah Weimer, Jordan Dale, TJ Nunnery. New 5 for Hayes High, up 64-38. Up by 26. With the basketball is Isaiah Jenkins in for the first time. He throws it away, and TJ Nunnery is fouled. Liberals' 21st turnover. They average 13 a game. Shea Kerr fouls Nunnery in the process of the turnover. 64-38. Sacred Hearts up on TMP 35-34 after 3 quarters. Good game in Salina tonight. Here's Wesley Oakley driving the baseline. One hands a pass to Wellbrock. A corner three, in and out, no good. Rebound, Nunnery rips it away, gets it out to Jordan Dale, who fakes, gets it in the corner. Weimer will line up a three, that's good. Nunnery got the offensive rebound. Weimer ends up as the beneficiary. His first points of the night, 67-38. Dumped down inside to Hunter Husky. He is fouled by Wellbrock and will shoot two. Husky 0 for 1 from the free throw line this year. 4:12 remaining, 67-38. Hayes High scored 62 against Liberal the last time. Free throw no good by Husky. Indians' 5th team foul. Liberal with a 2-3 record coming in. Won at Colby 49-47. Colby and Dodge City were tied at halftime tonight. So Colby getting a flair of the Western Athletic Conference this year. Huskies' second free throw is good. He will check out as Embry Williams comes in. 67-39, Indians up by 28. 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Dale fakes right, goes left. Here's Wellbrock in the corner, another three. That one misses. Weimer comes down with the rebound, and then he is hit hard. And I think they're going to call it on Hayes High. They just called that foul on Noah Weimer. The player fell underneath Noah, and he's going to get called for the foul. All right. Substitutions for the Hayes High Indians. Nate Brooks comes in for the Indians. Jenkins misses a three for Liberal. Lindenberger with rebound number 8. Here's Brooks over on the right side. Now to Garrett Wellbrock, dumped down inside, but Brooks can't quite get to it. Turnover 18 on the Indians. For Hayes High, Devin Schmidberger in for the first time in his career. Here's a drive by Embry Williams, no good, and Schmidberger comes down with the rebounds. Wellbrock to Schmidberger into a three, in and out and back in. So the first career appearance results in the first career points for Devin Schmidberger, a 5'11 sophomore. Three on the other end. Embry Williams is good. He's got 13. 70-42, 3 minutes to go. And Hayes High turns it over for a 19th time. Bringing the ball up the floor. Hunter Husky in for the Redskins. 70-42, Indians' high watermark this year in points is 77. They are threatening that. That was in their win over Hugoton to start the year. 2:50 to go. Indians up 70-42. Ball into the right corner for Jenkins. Jenkins drives, kicks out. A three from Wiltshire. No good, too strong. Hunter Husky with the offensive rebound. They'll call a jump ball, and it'll go to the Hayes High Indians. Liberals' 22nd turnover. Now the officials getting together, and the official sticks with his call that it is a jump ball. Liberals' 22nd turnover. .217 remaining in the game. Ashton Hernandez now into the lineup. Nate Brooks, Devin Schmidberger, Wesley Oakley, Garrett Wellbrock. To finish out the last 2 minutes of this win in Liberal. Indians will start 2-0 in the WAC. Here's Oakley. Gets it out to Garrett Wellbrock. Wellbrock jab step, now goes to the left hand. Spins, gets towards the lane, but cut off. Out to Schmidberger, to Nate Brooks on the right side, his first touch. Gets it inside to Wesley Oakley. Oakley out to Wellbrock, lines up another three. That one's short, and the rebound comes down to Isaiah Jenkins. A drive by Ramirez. He'll score at the rim for Liberal. His first second half points after scoring 10 in the first half of the game. 70-44. Brooks in some trouble. Underhands it to Wellbrock. Left-handed dribble. And then over on the right side to Brooks again. He'll dribble left against Ramirez to Schmidberger, who has a three. Back to Schmidberger. His bank shot, good. Devin Schmidberger's first career points. Or first career game, he nets 5 points. Liberal calls a timeout just for a substitution. Carson Gilmore comes in, a 6-foot junior, as does Jaden Johnson-Lewis, a 6'4 senior. He scored 4 in Hayes. Thought we might see a little more of him tonight, but have not. Minute to go. Indians up 72-44. Ball left side. Garcia-Rotolo, a three that's too strong, and Nate Brooks comes down with the rebound. Oakley up ahead to Schmidberger. Schmidberger, the sophomore, behind the back, and the ball slipped out of his hands, and turnover number 20 for Hayes High. Their season high had been 16. Blocking foul on Hayes High. It'll be 2 free throws for Liberal. Foul is on Schmidberger. Clock running, last 30 seconds. Free throws for Garcia-Rotolo, and the first one misses. 43% on the year, 6 of 14. Last 15 seconds and counting. Free throw up and good. Rotolo's first point of the night. Hayes High can just hold on to the ball for the last 5 seconds. Move to 6-0 on the year, 2-0 in the WAC, the number 3 team in Class 5A in Liberal with a 72-45 win over the Redskins, who fall to 2-4 and 0-2 in the Western Athletic Conference. Next up for the Hayes High Indians, a road trip to Great Bend. This has been Hayes High Indian basketball on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
M&D Excavating, Incorporated, serving the Hayes area since 1979. Jeter Law Firm, proud to support student athletes, partners you can rely on. Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Discount Siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas dreams since 1983. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hayes. Adams, Brown, Barron, and Ball, your trusted advisors providing you with commitment, experience, and integrity. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hayes and La Crosse.